Hello guys and welcome back. Today I will be talking about set pieces and in particular I will be talking about a throw-in routine as promised. This throw-in routine that I'll be talking about is a routine that I've used for the past two versions of the game, and of course I've been using it in this version of the game with great success. But first I will be going through the basics for throw-ins. And you might be thinking, throw-ins? What the hell is that? Does that even matter? Yes, guys, throw-ins are extremely underestimated compared to corners and free kicks. And throw-ins, they can not only can they make you score goals, but it's the way that you can punish their formation to do certain things that you want to. It's all about creating space and creating possibilities for your team to score a goal by retaining possession in this scenario. So, um, but first, I can't show you any stats on it on how it's working because when I go into team detailed stats, um, it doesn't say anything about it. It just says corners, direct free kicks, indirect free kicks. It doesn't say anything about throw-ins. So, but guys, trust me, this routine it's incredible, and especially if you're playing a form of football where you want to retain possession, where you want to punish the opposition with clever decision making and good finishing. So let's see it. Okay, okay, guys. So let's see. Oh, this is okay. So first and foremost, we have a couple of different options here. We've got the mixed, short, long, and quick option. The mixed option is the default option, and it's pretty much useless. I've watched a lot of a lot of stats about I've been using mixed throw-ins, and I watched the stats and the replays of it, and it doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't help me in any way. It's just useless. So if you have the players for it, if you have a player who can throw the ball long with long throws, and try and use it, it can help you. You can build a routine around it, and you can actually score some pretty crucial goals with it. I haven't got any players who can do long throws that well, so I'm not using it. Also, if you're playing a form of football, like a club form of football with the Gegenpressing, you can choose to go quick. You'll play like in a high tempo, in a lot higher tempo. You will close more down, and it's just gonna drain energy from the opposition. So I've seen it work. I've used it before in some other saves, and it suits the tactic if you want to play in a high tempo, of course. But for this tactic, we'll be using a short throw-in, and yeah, this is not the final form of it. I've just been trying to. I just met PSG, so I had to keep. I had to have three in the back. So normally, I put this guy forward, and we are on the left side. So I put like this. Let me see here what I did here. That is it. Okay. Here's the version I've been using. Our I've chosen my widest defenders to do the short throw-ins. It doesn't really matter who does it. It's just a short throw-in. So just pick your widest defender for it. I've told three people to come short. My two central midfielders, and for the right side, my right winger. Um, you can see here what stats are important, but the only stat that I'll be looking at for this tactic is decisions. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I've said it before, decisions is one of the most underestimated stats in this game. Since we've only got two at the back, we need people up here who can do smart decision making, who doesn't lose the ball to being to making a stupid or over risking something. It's just about playing it safe, do clever decisions. So 15 plus, I'd say. I've got one guy with 15, one guy with 13, another guy with 12 only. So it's not that good. But for this league I'm playing in the Danish Super League, and well, it's fine for that. For the Premiership, 15 plus, I'd say. I've chosen my attacking midfielder, my playmaker, to look outside the area. He's gonna make the deadly pass, either a through ball or taking a shot at goal, or he's just the guy that breaks up the opposition's defense. So I want him to be here to just search in this area, this deadly area, and maybe either pass or shoot. I've told my striker to stay at the near post. The offside, the rule of offside doesn't apply here at throw-in. So what I'm doing is I'm dragging their formation and their defensive part as much as I can. He's forcing either a fullback or a central defender to come down and mark him. So he will be down here. That means these two players up here, they will have a lot of space to work at, and this guy also. So and then I've told my my big central defender to go forward. I want him to just also, again, I want him to be isolated with either a fullback or there in this particular situation, most likely their central defender. He'll be around this guy, mark him, close mark him. So the two central defenders will be isolated in the box already, which is nice. Then I've just told my left defender to go forward, just to occupy their defense furtherly. But what will happen is this guy will make a short throw to one of these guys. They will do a couple of short passing here. What I've seen is this guy, he moves over here, receives the ball, either pass it down here or take a shot, or one of these guys, they make an early cross in. And what this tactic does is we're putting pressure on them early, and we are forcing them to stay deep. If you have got the right players for it, and if you're playing the tactic for it, a ball playing tactic, you can really punish them with some good footballing, with some good footballers. Trust me. I wish that I could show you some footage of it, but trust me, guys. If you're playing a attacking form of football with good footballing, with good footballers, this tactic will work for you. But it's a very risky tactic. You have only got two players at the back, so be sure that you've got players with good decision making. And if you find yourself letting in too many counter attacks, take your central defender, tell him to stay back, and tell one of these players to go for. Sorry about that. I tell one of these players to go forward in the box. That's the way to deal with it. So, but normally these 4 players here, 5 players actually, they can deal with the situation quite well. So we have 5 players against 4 usually, so it should be fine. And guys, please leave comments about feedback or questions. I will happily answer them, and I'll also upload a short video about direct and indirect free kicks soon. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.